Seems like it's quieting down.
Maybe so. I hope so.
Yeah, I hope so.
Hello,
Hello.
Oh, how do skeet?
Oh, it's very dark on here today.
It is skeet, right?
That's right.
Right.
Oh, and you have some passengers today.
Yeah.
That's...
They're not very talkative.
Oh, they've decided to leave.
We can't tell if they're spirits or
They just vanished now.
Sometimes it feels the veil is thinning. I used to not be able to hear them, and then I could. I used to not be able to see them, but I feel like now I can.
Oh, indeed. Well, be careful now, you two, because there are guns blazing through town and people in the cemetery causing all kinds of trouble.
We've heard all of this. What is happening? Do we know?
yeah.
I don't know. It's a Monday.
Albert,
Shooting
is
up the
Jan there?
place.
There's been a full moon.
Yeah, we're operating a limited loop at the moment.
We have to go forward and backwards sometimes.
Give me a lowdown.
Oh, I understand.
How much for admittance, mister?
Oh, there's no charge. It's not a scam. Ride the tram. We're conducting our haunted tram tours at the moment if you're interested.
Yeah, sounds interesting to me.
Watch your step and come on aboard.
All right.
Hello, Alvini. It's me, Albert.
Hello, Albert. It's good to see you again.
Sorry, I came in your back door.
You may want to slash your foot forward and interact with this seat.
Just be sure to slash your foot forward and interact with that seat. It helps.
Miss Holocaust, did you need me for something?
I'm okay.
Where's Miss Laura now?
She's just outside on her horse here.
Miss Laura, come on.
Someone wants on board, Eustace.
Okay, the brakes are applying. Sorry, it's taking a little bit. Welcome aboard.
Thank you. Oh, excuse me.
How to?
Excuse me. Oh.
Hello,
Yeah,
fella.
just slide on in.
Oh, alright.
Remember to slash your foot
Please
forward and
yourself in.
interact with that seat.
Yes, you want to slash your foot forward and interact with that seat.
Is there someone else getting ready to board?
I saw someone on a horse, but I don't see them anymore.
Our friend, I don't know where she got
Where's Miss
to.
Wolf gone?
It has
I
been a
don't know.
curious day.
I'm sorry, Miss Alvini. I used your back door.
Oh, that's
Oh.
fine. You're
Hope you
welcome.
didn't mind.
No, that is perfectly fine. Hello and welcome aboard. Did everyone want to do the haunted tram tour?
I believe that I would just, I must say, if I would get off because I would love to do it another time. I need to investigate Frontier Strait today. I saw something very strange in Frontier Strait.
All right, sure.
So this is actually my stop. Just I could
This
have
is
walked here,
Frontier
but
Street here.
this is Frontier Strait.
Would
Thank you
like
very much,
assistance,
both of you. Have a
mister?
lovely haunted tram tour. okay?
Yes, you do.
Thank you, now.
Hey, Albert, is he want our help?
I don't know. That's the furniture, Miss Holocaust.
That's the one there?
Yeah.
Right? Can you hear me in the back there?
Yeah, okay.
Right, I'm going to start the tram tour if everyone is ready. I have to say a few little words to get things started. I'm going to draw some spirits aboard the tram. Stop the clock. splinter time, wind things back with this rhyme, and eye can watch, and ear can hear. What sat cloudy now stands clear. Gathered now we part the veil, they paid the price and speak so well. As we move, the spirits know we'll listen close while stories flow. Being quiet for no more, turn the lock and open the door. Oh, it gets very cold when they arrive. Oh, it was a beautiful sunny summer day. The kind you hope for when going for a picnic aboard a rowboat when suddenly a cloud appeared. Looking up for rain, the spirit realized they were under a dark cloud, but this was not a cloud of vapor. It was a traveling bee colony. Having a terrifying fear of bees since a childhood incident, this spirit hoped the bees would continue onward, dropping lower and lower. It became apparent the bees were going to land as a colony in the rowboat. They stood up, oar in hand to smack the bees, forgetting they were in a rowboat as one does when the bees descend. They lunged. The boat shifted underfoot and they fell hard with a head smack on the side of the boat, just before rolling unconscious face down into the water. The bees landed on the back of the floating body as it drifted and swirled through the waterways of Saint-Denis, looking to others like a bee-coated log as their life flowed away. Oh. This spirit was always interested in music, melody, and rhyme. They used to get so excited to perform. They would give performances in public. This was their downfall. For you see, they weren't very good at performing, and they drew a lot of ire from the city dwellers. They had just learned to play a new instrument, the trumpet, and they used to practice in the park, outside the clothing store. People in town trying on clothing were forced to listen to the trumpeting, sometimes for hours, while perusing catalogs and placing orders. This worked as long as everyone was understanding, but there came a day that not everyone was. This spirit was happily playing away when they heard running. A person from the clothing store ran toward them and screamed, "Stop it!" They were shoved, when as their head collided with the fencing, all they remember now is the darkness. Their spirit, now free to play wherever they like, roams the music store just down the hill from the park, and it is said that music can often be heard coming from unseen fingers at all times of day and night. It is also said that if you hear this music, a firm banging upon the door can disturb the spirit and stop the music when the spirit is at play. Oh, I have another spirit also. Hello, cautious spirit. You have nothing to fear now. Everyone answers nature's call eventually. Even in Saint-Denis, and restroom indoors is still a luxury. The cold late night trek far to the outhouse is never lovely, but this night it was horrifying. Our spirit put on a long night garment and with a lantern in hand, crept slowly out to answer the call. They opened the outhouse, sat the lantern on the floor, latched the door, and made themselves settled. They breathed out a sigh, and they felt calm before they felt something else. Something unsettling touched them from the emptiness below. In the darkness of the outhouse pit, something lurked and loudly churned. The spirit jumped upright. They fell backwards against the outhouse door. Two enormous, slender velvet ears slid up, out of the outhouse's recess like a most foul magic act. In a panicked frenzy now, they jumped again and knocked over the lantern. Two unfortunate things aligned this night. The crashing of the door had wedged the latch firmly shut, and no one is sure how a jackrabbit made such a horrific wrong turn while burrowing. Welcome, quiet spirit. Yes, please come forward. We ask you to share your tale with us. A carriage lumbered through thick fog over rain-slicked cobblestones. On the door, though you could not have seen it, was painted a word. This spirit was walking along the sidewalk when they heard the squealing of carriage wheels. Not unusual in a dusty city like this one. As the wheels came closer, the spirit started to hear, or rather not hear, something. There were no hoofbeats clacking in time with the wheels. The spirit looked over their shoulder, but they could only see the thickened fog. They quickened pace. They wanted to turn at the next street, but the wheels quickened as well, sounding now as if they were racing. The spirit turned. They watched the vaporous fog part, such as curtains, and it revealed an enormous carriage. The horse tack and reins were all there. They watched as the horse's body straps breathed in and out, bouncing along, but there were no horses in them. Heavy breath emanated from vacant nostrils and pushed the fog forward. It was then the spirit was crushed by carriage wheels. As their body was flung back against the building, they saw the word Edmund painted in gold gilt lettering on the coach's door. The spirit leaves us now with their final words. Beware of the horseless Edmund. Oh, I do have another spirit if we would like to hear another tale.
Please do go
Tell it,
on.
Miss Alvini.
Right? This spirit brings us a harrowing tale. The open market in town can be filled with dangers. A twisted ankle, a bumped head, or a cracked shin can still happen at any time. What one doesn't usually expect, however, is an attack from the sky. As a fish seller, the spirit had the usual thoughts of death come to mind. One bad slip in the fish guts and you could be done. One bad choke on a fish bone and it could be good night for you. But the spirit had a very unfortunate set of circumstances come together. As they were carrying buckets of iced fish to their market stall, a clangorous screeching was heard from above. On the rooftops, dozens of seagulls had landed and waited. These seagulls had a very hungry mission, and the bucket was their prize. They circled in dozens and began a descent onto the poor fish seller. The fish seller ran market end to market end, trying to outrun the seagulls, but they didn't put down the buckets. The seagulls continued in bursting clouds, attacking the fish seller, filling their vision with feathers and beak. By the time they had stopped running, it was already too late. They looked down and realized that while they could not see, they had run directly into the knife and sword seller's stall, and, well, it was just too late for them now.
My lord. Hey, Albert, you hate seagulls, don't you?
I bloody hate seagulls. I don't know what it is about them. I bloody hate them. Whenever I'm fishing, they're always bloody circling.
Oh no. That was the last spirit I have for us this evening. I want to thank the spirit for coming on board the tram today, and each of them for telling their stories to us. And I want to thank each of you for listening. They like to tell their tales of caution and worry.
Thank you, Miss Alvini. That was wonderful.
Oh, you're very welcome.
Thank you so much. You certainly have the way with the spirit world.
Oh, well, thank you
A
very
deep
much.
connection.
Oh, I appreciate that. Yes, I can see, I can hear them. I don't really see them, but I feel the veil is thinning. I feel I'm able to see them now. Yes, once upon a time I couldn't hear them, and then I could. And then I haven't been able to see them for a long time now. But for some reason, I'm able to see more now than I used to.
Are they all around Saint Denis?
Oh, it does feel like it. Eustace, are you running?
Do what?
Oh, are you with us? Oh, you are.
I'm right here, darling.
All right. I saw what looked like you running along the train outside the carriage. Yeah, it's all right, though. It wasn't you. I think I just saw it incorrectly.
Seeing visions again, I see.
Sometimes it happens. It's not something I can control. Yes, I do hope you're not afraid of spirits or a connection to any kind of spirit energy. They were once human like us. They're just here again to tell cautionary tales and give warnings to people. I told someone earlier today that next time they're in a rowboat, they must keep the eyes to the sky just in case something were to happen. And don't forget you're in a rowboat and stand up.
He's standing up, Albert. It was just a
Yeah, I thought you said
cautionary tale.
robot standing up. Oh,
It was
Mr.
good.
Mr. Skeet's
How
out
they
there.
appear in
Sorry, I'm going to get off now, Miss Alvini. Thank you very much.
It was very good to see you, Albert.
Do you want me out of your back door or out of your front door?
Oh,
You're
either
welcome.
way is
You're
fine.
welcome to come
Okay.
to the front if you want.
I'd
Thank
like
you.
to
Where
offer
are
you a warm stew cooked today, if you don't mind, miss.
Oh, thank you very much.
I'll get off here too.
Please sit.
Seems like Albert might be getting off.
I'm not
now.
sure I
Maybe we
can
should
give
go
it to
get
you.
Again, thank you for the ride.
Oh yeah.
That was nice.
I'm not sure how I'd give you this.
I'll stand up just in case.
Hello there.
You could
I'll
try
put
to
it
get...
here at the exit of your tram, okay?
All right, I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Watch your step. Thanks for coming. It's good seeing
Thank you,
you.
Mr. Eustace. Good seeing you too.
Watch your step there.
Oh, bloody on the fluff.
There you go. This was cooked warm today, all right?
Oh, it smells wonderful. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're very welcome. Very welcome.
My name
If you
is
ever
El...
need
My name is
conversation,
Elvini.
if you're ever lonely, you come down to Lekay, all right?
Sorry, what did you say?
Okay, sure.
I live in Lekay.
All right.
Oh yeah, you should, if you're interested. you
Wonderful
should
to
come
hear
and
your
talk
tales
about
of the spirit world, and may the spirits guide you on your journey through Saint-Denis
Oh,
safely.
you as well. Thank you very much.
Good evening.
Good evening to you.
Looks like our guests have remained us on board.
Well, I just hear red tails, Eustace.
Yeah. They want their tail toed.